I enjoy the finer things in life. Mountain Dew on the rocks garnished with essence of Doritos for those with a more refined palate.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is I, your host, Mr. Sean, and today we're coming at you with more posts from r/justneckbeardthings. We're going to get to more posts in a moment, but first let me tell you about my business, Chimera Miniatures. As always, this channel is not monetized. I have no Patreon, but what I do have is a business making custom miniatures for your tabletop. Whether you're looking to put your favorite cartoon characters of old on the battlefield or just some superheroes with their tits out, Chimera Miniatures has what you need. I offer custom kit bashes, repaints, and commissions, all for a very reasonable price. Help me get the word out by smashing that like button, subscribing, commenting, and hey, if you feel so inclined, head over to my eBay or Etsy, links in the description, and make a purchase. And with that being said, let's get to more posts. Here we have some Neckbeard fan fiction that hits a little too close to reality.
Feminism is a cancer,
he typed, vaping and chugging Mountain Dew.
It's killing us men.
The microwave dinged. His taquitos were ready. Despite this being only a few sentences and few words, I could clearly picture this scene in my head. This is an amazing writer.
Hi there, Red. I'm Neckbeard, and your profile rather intrigues me. I think you look scrumptious. Would you be interested in drinks with a gentleman?
Nope.
Fuck you then.
Wow, what a gentleman. Here we have the ultimate embarrassment. Was adjusting my hat when a girl walked by. She thought I was tipping it to her. I want to end myself.
Discussion. Do you think anime-foids are virgins? Do you think they saved their virginity for the incel protagonist, or before that they fucked with anime changs? Virgin waifus are more attractive, honestly, so maybe they are virgins to appeal to the incel audience.
Bro, you know that they're drawings, right? First of all, how do you draw a girl to look virginal and therefore more attractive? And also, couldn't you also just draw a whore that way? Like, if there's a way to draw someone without, getting into the grittier details of the anatomy, that is, oh yes, that's a virgin. Couldn't you just draw that character and give them the backstory that they get railed every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday? Like, what are you getting at here? These aren't real people.
Having a big head saved my life. When I was 14, I wanted to buy a fedora, but none of them fit me.
Talk about a close call. Well, we're glad that it didn't, my friend. Your life is better for it.
If I lived with a lady as sexy as you, I would just jerk off all day.
That's gotta be the most virgin shit I've ever heard.
GameStop hires a new girl. Neckbeards.
I'm an alpha male that has a woven strand of touch as a language, a mind that's seduced with sapio intellect. I'm well accomplished in the establishment of men, although I desire a partner that's fueled with reciprocation. I'm a man being my years, so therefore I come with values and morals that far exceed my peers. If surface-level conversation is where you vibe at, I'm sorry, but this still doesn't hold squatters. I'm looking to soar, not settle for handouts of mediocrity. I'm 6'3", a business owner, smoke often, and have kids.
Hopefully you're not the one teaching those kids English, because that was just terrible to read. Your use of big brain words actually make you seem dumber. Hopefully those kids take after their mom.
Anime is supposed to be a perfect world to escape to. Adding black people to that world kind of defeats the point.
Well, it definitely won't be a perfect world with someone like you there, OP.
Spain approves paid menstrual leave, first country in Europe to do so.
Then should men get to take paid time off then, when their female partner is on their period? Before you jump to an answer, consider an answer from both sides, and ask why for both answers.
Yeah, buddy, the answer for that is no, because you're not the one bleeding from your nether regions. What the fuck are you gonna do during your paid menstrual leave? Are you going to take care of her? No, you're gonna sit on your ass and play video games while she just silently tries not to die while her body yells at her for not getting pregnant. Guess they didn't teach you common sense in the US Navy. Or maybe they tried, you didn't listen, and that's why you're now #open to work. You remind me of a friend I used to have who got kicked out of the military reserves because even they couldn't make him not be a fat-ass neckbeard.
My stepbrother is a fat, cringy neckbeard. I'm bored as fuck right now, so here goes some cringe. A few years ago, both in high school, we make our own anime forum to fuck around with. We get a few member. One girl starts posting on our forum. Says she's super in love with stepbrother. In forum chat, they both are having cyber sex in front of everyone. He didn't realize that I'm an admin and can see IPs. He was literally logging in as both the girl and himself and was essentially having cyber sex with himself.
That is a lot of effort for something that is not even having fake sex, but it's having fake not sex. Like, you literally couldn't even find someone to have fake text sex with you on the internet, so you had to fake it. And that's pretty sad. Like, at least if it was a I got laid IRL story that wasn't real, that would still make sense in the context of high school. Like, everybody's trying to brag and boast, and all this stuff really doesn't matter. But yeah, I could see that. But you're literally having fake sex. You are role-playing as both yourself and your fictitious partner. You couldn't even find some big, hairy 40-year-old man to pretend to be a cat girl online and have pretend text sex with you. This is a new level of patheticide.
All women are prostitutes. Yes, I am generalized it, and I still believe that. According to my experience with women and many of my friends and colleagues, approximately 300 plus men's experience from different countries and cultures, married and or with escorts both. I am in my old age. I have seen many women in my life. I have many friends who had both relationships and escorts experiences. Some were loyal to their wives but got cheated on or divorced for no reason. Their wives' reason to leave them is that they got bored. What happened? He lost half his wealth, 401k, children, and property to her, and now lonely and depressed. Theoretically, you can find the unicorn, and obviously if I say above statement, all women are prostitutes, for 3.5 billion people I will be wrong for exceptional cases, but as they are exceptions, and not majority. Majority to the point enough to say all women are prostitutes. Think it logically. What women offers except her sexuality? Remove reproductive organs from both gender and kids-bearing ability from women? Then compare men and women. Men still build the world, protect nations, and does the most inventions and lead the society. Can women do that? Generally / majority cases, not specific cases. Also, women are physically vulnerable than men, because they bear children and hence they need to focus on men who gives them the highest price for her sexuality. Agree, some women may be a little bit more loyal than others, but for how long and how many cases? It's not all women are, it's any women can.
Alright, I see one of three things being what's going on here. One, this is an old age person, as they've stated, and they are going through dementia, hence the terrible writing and just nonsensical sentence structure. Two, they're either very young and just repeating things they've heard on incel forums, or are possibly just very stupid. And then three, this is somehow an AI-generated make an incel post about women. What this is not is the wise insight of someone with a lifetime of experience.
If a woman takes her hair length above her earline, or shaves any part of it to her skin, it's a business liability, because you are dealing with a woman who is deliberately casting off / mutilating her most obvious feminine features, direct sign of deep distress and mental illness. Same thing with atypical hair dye, this goes for both sexes. There are several things a person can do to change their hair appearance to fit their personality that isn't coloring it bright, warning colors. See aposematism on Wikipedia.
Wait, long hair is the most feminine feature on a woman? I thought it was her boobs or her vagina, but what do I know, I guess. And look, just because you're too weak of a man to handle a woman who's into, cutting her hair, coloring her hair, just being herself, don't say that's a business liability. What kind of business are we talking about here? The business of you striking out and not getting laid? There's this weird thing that they say that if a woman colors her hair bright, vibrant colors, it's like the poison dart frog saying, hey, danger, don't touch. And maybe that's true, maybe that's not, but hey, who doesn't love a little danger?
Any wench born after 1438 cannot subsistence farm. All they know is local tavern, stare at thy sundial, show thy ankle, prima nocta, consume spice, and utter falsehoods.
Look, every previous generation is worried about the current generation. That's existed since the beginning of time.
You know what, Gog? I'm just worried about this generation. In the old days, people were better. I'm worried it's all downhill from here.
Did you know they don't even believe biggest rock is best rock?
I had a friend who didn't take my advice about only wifing virgins, had a baby with this broad with 15 plus body count. The baby came out looking like a composition of the past 15 guys she fucked.
Every moment I live is agony.
Doctor said it had something to do with sperm residue sticking to the vaginal walls.
Yeah, that's not how biology works.
Inceldom is generally speaking a sort of last stand of heterosexuality. Incels are so heterosexual that even most women are too gay for them, hence the relentless attacks against them by Gay World.
Turn the friggin' frog gay!
I am gay. Gay for that pussy.
I love the idea that you're so straight that pussy is too gay for you. You're trying to say asexual? Because you're involuntarily celibate, meaning you want to have sex with somebody, but you don't want to have sex with women because that's too gay. Therefore, having sex with men would be too gay. What's left? I mean, clearly you want to have sex with anime women, but that's also not an option.
Guide Smash Tournament. Puts on deodorant.
We don't do that here.
Now imagine this. A Japanese guy really into American culture learns English through Family Guy and constantly speaks like Peter Griffin.
Hey Lois, me make drive time to a super fun clam with Noble Quagmire and Wheel Monster Joe. Go Force!
Before I found Reddit, I felt as if I was drowning in an anti-intellectual quagmire. This is the effect a religious community can have on a person. But since discovering that I was not alone in valuing the power of my own brain above the words of clergymen who have no right to govern the life of myself or anyone else, I have allowed my intelligence to blossom. My name is David, and this is my face of atheism.
That blossoming brain couldn't tell you the neckbeard was a bad choice? Way to go, David. Enjoy your euphoria.
Deodorants were created to solve a fake problem and thrived thanks to the patriarchy.
Come to an anime convention, and you will delete this.
Because remember, if you can afford to attend a convention, you can afford deodorant. Yeah, no, that con stink is a real problem.
But also remember this easy pill to swallow, that if you can afford to play Magic the Gathering, you can also afford soap. Here we have a grammatically inaccurate request from a popular voice actress, but she is requesting that her fans bathe before coming to the concert. Something tells me she knows who her fan base is.
Here we have an economic proposition.
Send all neckbeards to North Korea. Fedoras, still fashionable. Exclusively Asian chicks. No contact with West. Their fatness will be seen as a symbol of great wealth. Only ones who can grow beards, so neckbeard is considered cool. Nationalism is popular. I honestly think that this is a great idea.
I mean, yeah, we all think it's a great idea, but even North Korea doesn't deserve a fate that terrible.
And finally for today, guys, we have this dating profile of someone that if neckbeards had any sense would be their dream woman. Rebecca, 35, perfect woman, 6'8", 250 pounds, pure muscle. I only eat raw meat. I will bear children sure to destroy nations. I also invented what is commonly known as aggravated assault. Looking for a well-read man who's not afraid to cry. I need someone who will hold the door open for me and slap my butt as I walk through. That's right, guys, she is the whole package, but since she's not a petite Asian virgin, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Too bad, since she's okay with being groped, she claims to be breedable, and according to her shirt, pants are bullshit. But hey, no one ever claimed these neckbeards are smart, well except themselves.
And guys, that's going to be our video for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to comment. If you can't think of a comment, just type in "pants are BS" so I know you made it all the way to the end. If you really want to do me a solid, check out my links in the description. Go to eBay or Etsy, buy a mini, buy 2 minis, buy 3 minis. You know what? Buy as many minis as you want. The more minis I sell, the more videos I make. And hey, if you leave me a message saying that you found my minis through this channel, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. As always, guys, I'm Mr. Sean, this is Chimera Miniatures, and I hope you alpha great day and an even beta tomorrow. Bye-bye!